What's up, you guys? Sungirl here, and today we're doing a battle review, sort of. It's more of a tank review. You see, the Real Order Tanks Blitz recently had a bundle for sale. I'm pretty sure it's over now, where you can buy the su130 PM with its legendary camo and the K91. Both tanks are tanks that have been in game. Well, the K91's been around for like a good while. I can't remember when it wasn't around. But the su130 hasn't been around that long. I would say within the last year plus. I would say it's been around about a year. Now, the su130 I've heard, and I also compare it to the Scorpion G. The Scorpion G, in my opinion, I mean, I've had it since last Christmas, since the first Christmas event where they brought out the as you can see, this is actually a pretty good shot. Since they brought out the snow globe, so I would say probably a year. No, 2 years. It's been around 2 years plus. And the Scorpion G is, I would say, a great tank. Like, okay, if you compare these side by side, this tank is actually less accurate than a Scorpion G, but it's not worse than a Scorpion G. It's got a little less health. What do you do? Actually, no, it's got the same HP, I'm pretty sure. Because I pretty much did this straight out of the box. Like, I didn't, this is not my first game. This is like 3 games into it. But, yeah, I took it straight out of the box. Didn't adjust anything to my standards. And its accuracy on the fly is actually pretty good. I wouldn't say it's better than the Scorpion G. Like, the Scorpion G has typical German accuracy. Yeah, I decided to play a Scorpion G match right after this just to kind of see what I can get. Now, of course, the tanks themselves, I'm going based with whatever skills I have, whatever I've, done, or whatever skills I have right now. Basically go into these 2 tanks. And not only that, it also depends on the team. If I have a bad team, I'm not gonna fare well because guess what? I'm probably gonna get blasted. But as you can see, the accuracy on this thing isn't too bad. You don't have to wait too long. It's a 4.2, I want to say, accuracy, or like how long you have to wait before the reticle goes down. And the Scorpion G has a 3 point something accuracy, and that's without equipment. I put on the 100 meters, or more accuracy at 100 meters, because oftentimes I'm engaging people at 100 meters and you do a quick stop and fire. But it feels like the accuracy on this tank is actually a lot better than it seems, because as you can see, I was just hitting the brakes, waiting a second, and then firing. I guess I'll show off the Scorpion G match now. So that was the su130. That tank I've only had for like a day. And so I moved on to the Scorpion G match. And very different maps, very different teams. Now, of course, how good the tank is, the tanks on paper are great. Both of them. They're amazing. But how good they are on paper isn't equal to how good they're gonna be when you actually play them, because it's also based on player skill. There's also player skill. But as you can see, the Scorpion G, I was hitting 40 without even trying. The other tank I had, the SU, I was barely able to hit maybe 35. So the SU, I didn't really pay attention. I'm pretty sure I was barely hitting 30s, maybe 40. But overall, its speed isn't great. But it is a smaller tank. I believe it has a better camera rating, but I have nothing to back that up with. So as you can see, I'm going to get my first shot here. 3, 2, bam. Actually, I wasn't even second. This defender, I don't know what this defender was thinking. Like, he could have pushed up and tried to take a shot on the AT. but the defender, I don't know, like, kind of seemed like a coward to me. Like, he didn't want to push. It's like, dude, you have armor. Like, that thing has excellent armor. Especially on the front. But on the sides and the back, no, not really. I mean, I was able to eat you one with the WT. Or was it E75? It was one of the two. As you can see, I kind of wait. I'm reloading. I turn around, see that there's an annihilator, and I'm like, oh, I should probably take a shot on that. So I do take a shot. This is good at snapshotting too at times, but as you can see, like, you know, if you're too panicky about it, like, I tend to be a little bit panicky at times, depending on how the situation is going. Oftentimes, if things are going bad where I'm at, I tend to panic more. Because I'm just like, okay, how can I ensure my survival long enough to deal, you know, at least 1,000 damage? Because that's the big thing for me, is that I'm always trying to deal at least 1,000 damage game. I almost drove right into the KB4's gun. In fact, I did drive into it, but he didn't fire, so... Anyways, I see the AT's not paying attention, so I try to sneak a shot on him. I do, and I actually started lagging right here. No clue why. I just started lagging, so I didn't really know where the hell I was. And I got shot there. I was like, okay, my turn. Bounced. As you can see, we're nearly at 2,000, but I'm not dishing out damage as fast. But this is what I mean. Like, it's the fact that, you know, the tanks are different, the matches are different. I'm not always going to be able to dish out the same damage with two different tanks. As you can see, AT misses. I take my shot, finish him off, and I go to deal with the Su. I'm already at 2,500. I'm still 500 short. And I'm not going to end up meeting the same damage I did with the Su. Anyways, Defender takes on the E25, which isn't a very fair matchup to begin with. Smasher goes in. I bounce on Su, very unfortunate. He misses on me, and I'm like, oh, okay. I ended up running into a building without paying attention. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'll go for the 8 point. Kind of hoping that I was originally hoping that I could at least get to 3K, but it's not happening. Now, to my personal playstyle, do I think one of these tanks is better? Not really. I mean, I play them very similarly. As you can see, even though these tanks are paper, if you play them aggressive and play them right, because aggressive doesn't mean just charging in there and dying. Aggressive means that you're taking a frontline position, you're poking, you're taking shots, retreating, trying not to get shot. You're waiting for the right moment to strike. That's what it means to play aggressive. Anyways, guys, I'll see you next one.